Hi, everyone. So nice to see you all here. For those who don't know me, I'm Viviane, and I'm here with Linda de Gonzalez and Diana Bowles. And we're going to be giving free Akashic Records readings to you all. And I want to say a quick hi to everybody here. Leah, nice to see you, Leah. Lindsay, Kimby, Maureen, Diane G. Pixie Dust, nice to see you. Another lovely reader is Pixie Dust, and I know she'll be with you soon, right, Linda?
On Thursday.
Yeah, I hope I'll catch that live. Hi, White Dragon, and Stephanie, Eleanor. So nice to see you all. And how's Wanda doing, Linda?
She's doing fine. She's she's her weight is up. I forget what it was. I weighed her last Friday and it's in my calendar, but I'm not going to go fishing for it. Anyway, it's more than 250 grams. So she just has a little way to go. And until she gets to 265 grams, which is kind of the minimum target that I was given. Mm-hmm. And we've been having fun, haven't we? We've been having dance parties, and we've been having egg snacks, and we've been having, we've been having fun. She's got, look at, wait, come on, stand up.
Hi, Lizino, and hi, Wolf Dude One. Nice to see you here. And you may post questions in all caps, please. And you request an Akashic record reading. Be specific. It helps if you're specific in what you want to know. Hi, JR.
You have a 100 character limit. I think it is. No, that's only with Nightbot. Sorry.
Yeah, never 200 character limit.
200. Okay.
And you can ask about a life that may be affecting you now, or from past life that may be affecting you now, or you want to ask to have a message from your guides that is for your highest good to know now. A lot of people like that. I like to be surprised with a message from the guides. What else?
We call that the Viviane special.
Yeah, that's my special, because sometimes what I'm asking may be not necessarily what I need to know, or maybe my ego is getting in the way. So, and hi, Kimby.
Leah and Kimby, we've got your questions. And also Ellen R., who said, please put me on the reading list. Yeah, you're on the reading list, Ellen, but please could you put in a question? So,
Yes. So we will take about, say, eight questions. Okay. Hi, Chloe. Nice to see you. Hi, Night Owl.
Yeah, we've got your question, Leah.
She's saying, you girls are extra cute today. Oh, thank you, Leah.
Thanks, Leah. And look what Chloe said.
Where is it?
Oh, no, sorry. That wasn't what I put up, I don't think. No, thank you for that. Okay, this chat is moving more quickly than here.
Chloe, how did that happen? You must have a question that you're just aching to ask.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Good point. Isn't that cool? Wow.
Night Owl, please put your question in all caps. And who is your spirit guides? Oh, okay.
Okay, Maureen. Okay, so we've got 6 questions. I believe you, Chloe. I 100% believe you, because I got weird stuff happening to me all the time.
It's happened to me too.
Yeah. So none of us.
Are you in Florida? Because you might be part of the dividing line.
Hi, Millie.
Just trying to
find Millie.
JR. Yeah, we have weird stuff happen all the time, and we certainly, all of us, believe you. 100%. We've got 8 questions.
I think I missed one in here.
And
Okay, we have 9 because I included one that I clicked by mistake. So let's pose the questions now.
Did Ellen put her question in? Because so far all I've got is that she wants a reading. And that's okay, Ellen, because hi Sally. That's okay, Ellen, because what we'll do, like whoever reads you, we'll just give you a general kind of reading about, whatever your guides and masters have to say to you. So if that's okay with you, that's fine.
Yes. So we can close questions. All right.
Yeah.
We are including Ellen R, of course, in questions. Thank you, Kimby.
Okay, so there's Night Owl's question.
And let's see.
Hi, Sally.
I'm going to, now that we said our highs and we got a few questions, I'm going to read the prayer of protection to have us started here. Let's see.
Oh.
Okay, so let's take 3 deep breaths, hold at the top, and exhale by the mouth. We are surrounded by the pure white light of divine source. We ask Archangel Michael to protect and guide us, and we call forth all of our angels, guides, beings of light, and Akashic Records masters to assist us now to receive information of the highest truth, highest frequency of light and love, allowing us to receive exactly what we need for our greatest good and the greatest good of humanity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm going to open the records with the opening of the records now. We open ourselves to the light, and with this light, we open ourselves to our truth, and with this light, we open ourselves to our soul's purpose, and with this light, we open ourselves to be guided towards our highest good and the highest good of all in divine love. And so this group, those joining the chat later, and anyone watching the replay, are giving the truth to best serve them on their healing journey to the love and acceptance that is most beneficial for them in this moment. I'm going to read this silently now. And with this light and guidance, we unlock the energy field of this group, those joining the chat later and watching the replay, to receive the record of their soul. The records are now open. And I want to say hi to Akila. Akila did an amazing job doing readings with Sun Psychic Jean. It was so nice to see. And
questions are closed, everyone. We have 10 questions, and Ellen says that she put her question in the chat. Oh, there it is. I see it. Okay, fine.
Hi, Gerald.
Sorry.
Bye.
Gerald.
And Blackface Smile and Hypnicity, Rossi. So nice to see you all. Okay.
Thanks, Leah. Gerald, get some rest.
Yeah. This is so busy and so it's got a lot of energy.
See you I'll see you Thursday. I get to see and be with him on Thursday.
Oh, that's great. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and check on Leah's question here. Leah, okay, may I ask if I am traveling in sleep and what, I guess she's asking what's her mission. Sure. Okay, so yeah, we have.
Jenny, where did it go?
Leah, the image that they're showing to me right now, it's like you look like a fairy and you're flying through space, through the universe. And I'm gonna just sit in this to see what else they can show me. And I still see the same thing, but you're holding like a wand and doing this movement, and then I see little sparkling stars coming out of it. And then I heard ascending. Yes, you do travel at night. Then I'm hearing you work on you help with different missions as part of your ascension process. I know that doesn't may not clarify much for you, but.
What are you looking at? With this.
And then I heard you're getting guidance from space. Your galactic family. That's what you're doing at night. You're very busy. Yeah, they didn't give me much more. Leah. Hi, Stacy. Sacred Key Code. So nice to see you. Wanda saying hi to. Hi, Wanda. I didn't get much more than that. If you ladies got anything that you like to share, please go ahead. And I kept just seeing the same image of her looking like a fairy flying to space. Flying in space.
Well, the one thing that I'm getting is she is traveling to touch base with past lives of her own. So that having been said, that is, what can you remember from the dream? And it doesn't matter if it appears to be something from the future, from this time frame, or from the past. It is a life that you've already experienced. And it's part of a training for the next step of your awakening.
Where's Leah? I'm trying to find a comment. I'm not seeing comments. So thank you. Okay, I see. Lord, how long can this go on? Leah. I guess.
Till you, probably till you
get it.
Right. But
yeah,
the morning that you wake up and you go, okay, I guess I can't talk in the chat. Let me shut my phone down. The day that you wake up and say, oh, I get it now, is the day they're going to say, okay, you've next level.
Let's see.
Thanks, Maureen. I have to tell y'all, because I ordered a package that had from, that big Amazon.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. Okay.
That had 6 pairs of glasses in it. But I like round glasses. So I ordered the round glasses. And this is what came. That's not what I was ordering. It was one on the list that they had available. And after I put them on, I just went, well, maybe it's time for a change. Because I only need these kind of things when we're sitting here. The internet between the lights and the print and everything else, it just helps my eyes stay relaxed instead of the strain from the lights.
Yeah, I totally get that.
Yeah. I'm too vain to put glasses on unless they're necessary. Yeah, unless they're sunglasses, because
I can't see without my glasses.
You look so cool in sunglasses. That's why.
I'll wear my
sunglasses at night.
So I can.
I tell you, she's a rock star.
Thank you.
Okay, Linda, I'm going a little bit off a different order here, but we have a question from JR.
For me and yes, in other lifetimes together, and what was our relationship like?
It's a
So this is either your sister in a current lifetime, or your best friend or daughter, or some close female relation is what I'm getting. Maybe even mother, but I'm not getting really mother energy. But close female relationship in your current life is what they're telling me. And you've been through a bunch of lifetimes together. You've been through pretty much, you've been married. You've been married where you're the husband, she's the wife, and vice versa. You've been brothers, you've been brother and sister, you've been parent and child, grandparent. I'm seeing grandparent. And it's an odd kind of relationship. It's changed a lot, clearly, over a couple thousand years. And sometimes it's very, very spiky. Like, it feels like there's some ways that you connect really, really well together. And there's other ways where you're so much alike that you just bang heads. But in other ways, you connect really well and you understand each other really well. So you can be together without like speaking to each other. You have a long history together. You're not, you're an old, you yourself, JR, you're an old dish soul. Like, sorry, not an old dish, but you're not quite old. Okay. You're like maybe 80 lifetimes in. And so let's call you middle-aged. Because the information that I've been given previously by the masters is that generally speaking, there's always exceptions, but they're not that common. Generally speaking, people don't stop incarnating until after about 150 lives. Usually, in most circumstances, et cetera, for entertainment purposes only. So you're about halfway through your incarnations. In the past, your relationship has been again, it depends on what it was. It depends on generally supportive and generally loving and loyal with you guys both have trouble. You guys both have trouble with ego. Well, we all do. Okay, like you're not special. That's our major battle for all of us on this planet.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Yeah, so there you are. Yeah, you have been together through many lifetimes, and your relationship is generally very solid, like through those lifetimes, overall solid. And there's places you connect really, really well and find it easy to support and nurture each other. And there's other places where like ego gets in the way, like, how dare you talk to me like that? Or you're being so disrespectful, or, and that's fair enough. That's our lessons. Fair enough. It's not special. It's not extraordinarily bad or extraordinarily good. But yeah, build. If I can offer you, they're telling me to tell you to build on your strengths. So to connect where you connect, and let that and build on that. And then the rest will fall into place, because you can't build on weakness. You can only build on strength. So take your strengths and build on those. So there you are. I hope that helps.
great message, Linda. Thank you so much. And now for Diana, I have a new subscriber. His name is Nathan, and it's Wolf Dude One.
Hi, Wolf Dude.
Hi. Let's see. May I know my lifetime in Atlantis and why I'm connected to it in this life, as my bloodline is from there? Well, that explains right in itself why you're connected to it. Your bloodline is still there as part of your beginnings, your starseed connection. There, you have merman capabilities.
Oh, wow.
Your gill breathing and your shore living. So you have one foot in both life's abilities while living there for the time that you spent there. You were present at its dissolution, dissolving, ending. And because of your merman skills, you rescued some till there was no more ability to go do so. You still are rescuing in this lifetime. Interesting, they're showing me like a fireman's helmet with a big number 5 on it. And the old style axe in hand image of the firefighter. So from that life in Lemuria, Atlantis, one to the other, to earth, to ground, to a firefighter of the late 1940s, early 50s, more concerned with firefighting forest fires. And they keep saying first responder, first responder. That is something that has carried you through many lives, first responder. Number 5, maybe 5 lives, if that means nothing to you now. The helmet is going up and down like, yes, yes, 5 times you've done this. And end of transmission. You're with the message that you are to continue to rescue. First responder, first responder. So if you're not already doing that, then somehow or another you should have some sort of training for that. Even if it's just to be driving a vehicle or rescuing animals.
He's saying here his life path is number is either a 4 or 5 for this life.
Oh. Okay. I hope that brings you some peace of mind.
Thank you, Diana, and thank
You're
you
welcome.
all, Dude One, for your question, and thank you so much for being here.
I mean, even if as a kid you wanted to be the firefighter when you grew up, or had a couple of Halloween costumes like that.
Mm-hmm.
Becoming, oh, there you go.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice. That's great.
a first responder. You're going to be
I love that.
ER. That's going to be your forte, is the ER.
Okay. Thank you, Diana. I'm going to answer Eleanor, Akashic reading about a lifetime that is affecting her now. Okay. Oh my God, I need you, sorry.
Really?
Good luck, Wolf Dude.
I love that.
Yeah. Another teacher healer.
Yeah.
It's interesting. They're showing me a woman. I see her from the back, and she's in the kitchen preparing a meal on the stove. And I see you moving around, and I'm getting the sense that they're showing me this because it was a life that you were doing all those tasks that a lot of us women do. Cooking, managing the household, keeping things together, and so that we can function and everybody else in the household can function. But those things are not necessarily appreciated, and so what other word I'm trying to say? There was no appreciation, no value, no consideration towards what you did every day, your hard work. But it was essential.
Come here. Okay, lay down.
So they're saying now always know your worth and that what you do is important, no matter how simple a task may seem. Because they're the basis and the foundation for bigger. And now they're still showing me the same thing, but it's like, if so, yeah, know your worth again, because um, this um, the action of others not valuing what you do, it's just that person that I see um, doing all these tasks is like turning around. It's like, wow, what if I don't do this for like about 2 or 3 days? Let's see what uh, chaos, can I create, because what I'm doing is I'm getting no respect for what I'm doing here. But if I don't do this for 2 or 3 days, you see the chaos that it will cause. So then I'm hearing again, know your worth and stand up for yourself, and know, your value. And I see this woman, the same woman, like holding a cup, just like slamming on the table or island surface. If you ladies have anything else to add, please go ahead. Um, that's what I got. Just, you look like you had something to say, so that's why I say that.
Well, I do, but it doesn't pertain to this reading because I need to step back for Wolf Dude for a minute. But I
Okay.
don't want to do that till you're finished.
I'm actually. I just said the final image that I said. She just
Okay.
was like, okay, no, and enough of this. And I'm staying now. She's like slamming the glass, whatever dish is holding onto the
So,
surface. So please
well,
go ahead.
Pixie Dust did Wolf Dude's life path and
Oh,
came up with the number 5.
thank you,
And
Pixie
so
Dust.
I have to say this because Linda, while you were reading how many past lives he had with his sister, somebody was frantically already screaming 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. So that message is already starting to come in, and for me to be reading Wolf Dude, what I know that means is that you're going to find a mentor as you begin this schooling. So, and that mentor is going to be someone who has been the same for you in the past, a mentor for you in the past. So it's someone that is already going to be familiar with how you work, how you study, how you learn, and is going to know how to fit all the package back into your head again. So watch. Somebody is coming your way. And the life path number, as Pixie Dust says, is you win the lottery somehow. And even if it's just to have the right mentor who sets you on the right path. So.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you, Diane, and thank you, Pixie Dust, for that. I hope he got this message. I hope you heard at Wolf Dude.
Well, I think, yeah, the light that thing message from Pixie Dust just came in not too long ago. So he's probably still here. Maybe.
Yeah, I saw his name on a chat. I just hope that, yeah, that's great. Thank you so
And if
much.
not, let's all think, watch the replay, watch the
Yeah, I see him
replay.
in the chat.
Well, and I
Often.
have to tell you this too, because yesterday
Mm.
I'm with Terry and I had seen a map that showed the Milton going across Florida, but it
Mm-hmm.
also had part of that red going right back up through the Carolinas. And so we started with meditation to push it off. And now it's this bar, thick, heavy red bar cutting Florida in half.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, energy works. And
yeah, I saw that request for
we're
prayers.
trying to lift it now. So everybody put it so that it doesn't touch ground heavily. Lift it high enough to do a land jump
Mm-hmm.
and not do too much damage.
Yeah, thank you. For Linda, we have a question from Liz and Naw.
Hmm. Hi, Liz. You want to know why you're interested in science, math, and medicine. Um, your one of the gifts your soul carries. Okay, so sometimes we all get gifts of one kind or another, and sometimes it's really like a task to uncover them. And these gifts follow us. They're part of our soul's fabric. They're part of our soul's creation, if you want to put it that way. And Liz, you're a healer. You're also very drawn to the life of the mind, although that's more a factor of your life experience. Okay. But you are drawn to healing. That is a soul gift of yours. Some people are gifted with artistry, a musical thing, and they carry that with them. It expresses in different variations in lifetimes, right? In different lifetimes, given the circumstances around them, whether you can even express it. But honestly, your interest in medicine is mostly coming from your healer gifts, your soul gifts as a healer. Science and math is because you're very focused on the intellectual life, and you've decided that, or you were taught maybe, that science and math are a very high expression of intellectualism, intelligence. That smart people, and you're smart, you're very smart. Smart people like and are good at science and math. History, literature, music, yeah, it doesn't take. This is the I think this is the background lesson, the underlying lesson that you were taught, the information that you absorbed as a small child, that those things are just kind of frivolous and frilly and fluffy and all the F words. And not that one. No, not that one. And they're kind of have a passion for health and healing, very non-femmy stuff, just so strong. Parents were peasants and workers. They did not like you studying. Oh, okay. So somehow you have picked up this need to, wait, let me just check in here. You saw it as your ticket to freedom. You worked your butt off and you saw it as your ticket to freedom, that you could take your smarts and make them work for you so that you could be free and live a good life and make money and have people's respect, that you could use those your intelligence to give yourself a good life. I also see you as having been a researcher of some sort, an investigator in previous investigator. Someone who was looking into like stuff that interested them. Like, those 18th and 19th century natural scientists that would have, usually aristocrats, of course, that would have cabinets of curiosities and just try to walk around and look at things around them and figure out how they came to be and found fossils and stuff like that. That kind of an independent kind of looker of things. I'm not going to say research because it wasn't like focused and directed. You were just really interested in the world around you and wrote down your impressions. You were a male in that lifetime, and this looks in the early 1700s, and either Great Britain or Northern France, judging by the buildings and the weather, and very comfortably off, although I don't think aristocratic. I think mostly like there's a big house, so there's, there's an estate, but I don't think it's aristocracy. I think it's landed gentry, more like, I don't see a single lifetime where you weren't intellectually gifted and curious. I think that you chose science and math in this lifetime, but I think in other times it expressed itself. That intellectual hunger expressed itself differently in other subjects. That's interesting. I hope that helps.
May I add, because of the things that Liz is going through now, her interest in science and math, which is part of this lifetime, can help you because you know how to dissect stuff. And let's not just rely on medicine as it's practiced on you, but rather let's rely on you being able to do the rabbit hole, stimulate your mind as to trying to figure out why this happened, how to prevent it from getting any worse or happening again, and how to
analysis,
put yourself back in a better state. I'm going to send you a video I had just watched. It's fabulous. And maybe I did send a link to you, Liz. This woman is 96 years old. Fantastic video. And I thought of you while I was watching it. So anyways, I'll text you after. I don't want to take up all the space we have for questions here.
Yeah.
Later.
I hope that helps, Liz. Let me just go through who we've got in the list. We've got Kim B, Stephanie Checo, Night Owl, and we have a question from a general kind of a question from Audra Dye. So
Okay.
Liz sent it to me, right?
You don't have to answer it. It's like not really a personal question, but I thought it would be interesting for the chat to.
Okay. Let me check now. The next question is for. Thank you, Linda. And the next question is for sending love and light to Liz, choosing and to.
Yeah, could have been a monastery, Liz. Yeah, I didn't see you in robes, but it could have been a monastery. At another point. Sorry, go ahead.
No problem. This question is for Diana. I'm not good with names, but I don't know if you probably were. Night Owl is asking about her spirit guides. Who are her spirit guides? We have,
What is the camera? Stop it. Okay. This is the teepee that I saw as the show was opening. This is for you. You're a shaman on the shore. You are a male. You are Sioux. This is the 1600s. This guide is with you still. That spirit surrounds you. The spirits that you called upon them. Dog is your sidekick. Early domestication of dog. Wolf. Coyote, fox. Bear. All the canines. Big hands. Strong arms. Long legs. You were able to make things move. You ruled the weather. Those skills still surround you. You still have them. Shita. Shita. Shita is Lakota for hawk. Akashic. Holy Hawk. That's your name. Holy Hawk. The gifts of that lifetime are what you carry with you now. You need to tap into them. They surround you. They protect you. Fear not. Talk less, say more. Oh, they're showing me your dark night. In where the coming of man, becoming a man, coming of age, ritual, digging the hole in the ground, you sitting in it all night with nothing but a buffalo robe across it, while wild animals come and sniff at it, that you cannot see, only hear. And getting through the visions that you see, the bravery you obtained, the guidance you gave, the strength you kept, and it stays with you. Pankashita. In the transmission, he's stepping back. So I hope it helps you.
I want to point out that at the very beginning of Diana's reading, we had a hawk make a visit.
Oh, wow.
Calling in the background. Yeah. And I think it's in Diane's area. I don't think it's Viviane who had the hawk. I think it was sure wasn't me. Okay. I got crows and parrots. But there's a flock of crows that lives
Wow.
in a tree nearby. But I think it was you, Diana, that had the hawk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and in my past, we must have been connected because I'm still called this in some circles, but it is because it's a past life name. Wian Opawinja Shita, woman of thousand hawks.
Mm-hmm.
Holy. Sweet.
And I just got chills. Big chill.
That's amazing.
Perhaps we were together. I'm going to say we were. But this is Diana. I'm not in that realm. Well, I'm still tapped in. But Diana knows this because I can feel it. It felt like home.
Yeah.
Wow.
I hope that helped, Night Owl.
Yeah, thank you for that. And now we have two more. Let's see. I'm going to answer.
Can I answer Kim B's question when you get
yes, yes, we did. I did see that she requested you. Sure.
Yeah.
I did reply to her.
So that sounds good to me. So whenever.
I'm going to answer Stephanie, and then I'll have you. Okay, so hi, Stephanie. Thank you so much for being here. Could I please have a message from the guides? Okay. The first thing that I heard, Stephanie, was slow down and don't burn out. Don't get burned out. Don't burn yourself out. I'm hearing free yourself of any guilt. Let go of guilt. And then I'm hearing again, slow down and take better care of yourself and your health. Nothing to be concerned, but if you don't slow down and take care of yourself and do some self-care, you may that may cause some issues. It can be detrimental to your health, and including mental health. And center yourself, meditate, journal. And your diet can use some improvement. That's what they said to me, Stephanie. I hope that was helpful to you. Let's see a comment here. Okay, you have some health issues and you're recovering slowly. Okay, also, yeah, so hi, Annie Bear. So, yeah, just, take care of yourself and, slow down. And so, yeah, I hope that helped you. And now we have the question from Kim B for Linda.
Hi, Kim. Kim wants to know about a significant life the masters would like to share with you. Okay. So one of the lessons of your current lifetime is the kind of intertwine. It has to do with confidence, belief in yourself, self-worth, self-reliance, the whole self-esteem kind of ball of yarn. And okay, this isn't going to be easy for you guys to hear. So those of you who are easily triggered, maybe mute the chat. I'll be as circumspect as I can. I'll be as tactful and
Okay.
so Kim, you had a lifetime in an extremely in a time and in a place, and I'm seeing dry and dusty, but you're living in a city. So it could be anywhere in like Central Asia or the Middle East. I can't really tell right now. There might get more I might get more information as we go on with this. Okay, you're living in a largish town. I mean, it might even be a city, but there's like a couple thousand people there. There's schools. There's all kind and okay. So the women are veiled. But it doesn't. Women were veiled in Greece as well, and in Rome, some of the elite women walked around with veils because they didn't want the peasants to look upon their, elite selves, their elite faces. So that's not much of a clue, but anyway, so you are at the time that I'm seeing this, you're about 10 years old. You're living in a family where there's about 6 or 7 kids. There's a lot of kids. And it's about half and half boys and girls. You have servants. You're wealthy enough to have servants. I don't know I don't have they're not telling me where the money comes from, like what your father does or anything. He really values your brothers over the girls. And so the girls the boys are educated. They go to whatever the little school is that they have in the town. The girls do not. You spend your time, although other people send their girls to school or have tutors in a house where families send their girls to at least be literate and learn basic counting, basic arithmetic, that kind of just barely literate and numerate skills. Because nobody's going to be teaching any girls poetry or literature, okay? Not in this time, not in this space. And your father is an even more extreme example of that, because he doesn't think you need to learn to have literacy or numeracy. Your mother has tried to point out that you will get you will get a better price for her if she can at least count and help her husband keep track of whatever needs counting. And even that argument didn't sway your father. He sees the girls as basically tokens on his chessboard of alliances and favors owed and favors given. Like, not much better than dogs. This because you're a clever girl. And there's a really strong community of women that your mother belongs to. Your father is completely unaware of it, okay? Because whatever the women are doing, it's women's stuff and it's beneath his notice. So your mother gets her sister to sneak, teaching you and your sisters basically how to read, how to write your own names, and arithmetic. But it's a big secret from your dad. And he never does find out. He goes to his deathbed thinking that none of you know how to read and write, and who cares? But that experience really, the things he said, the way he treated you, it wasn't any worse than he did to your sisters, but it affected you deeply and left you with a soul wound around being good enough, around being okay the way you are, around that whole constellation. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I'm feeling like crying myself. So so that's where that comes from. Is from that family in that place and in that time. And it's healing that and getting past that is one of your current, and it's a very significant lifetime related to this particular lifetime. It's very significant. And yeah. I hope that helps. Does that offer you any kind of insight, Kim? I hope you're still here. If not, then maybe leave a comment after the show. When you see this, please leave a comment and give us some feedback, because feedback's how we improve.
Yeah, she's here. She's probably checking out in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I see. Okay. Love to you, Kim.
Yeah. And remember, we have a healing coming through very soon.
Exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Sending love to you, Kim. And now for us, there's a question here from.
Oh yeah, this is the general discussion question. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I feel I can relate to an ancestor. Would that be who I was in another life, or a spirit of that ancestor? And how far can you see back?
Well, one of the things, when I saw that question, I wanted to put it up because I immediately got, first of all, don't get tied to thinking that your DNA lineage or your family lineage is connected at all to your spiritual lineage. They're two different things. They can connect, absolutely 100%, they can connect. It doesn't happen very often. So if you're connected to an ancestor, it's not who you were, probably like 90%, probably not who you were. However, that soul could be living with you now in this lifetime, could be someone that you've shared many lifetimes with, could be someone that you are connected to, but on a soul level and not on a physical level, let's say. Although if they're in this lifetime, then yeah, you are clearly connected somehow. They're your teacher or your boss or your grandmother or something. So, but let's not confuse a spiritual lineage and a soul family with our physical DNA families. Okay, they're not necessarily at all connected. They can be sometimes, but not necessarily. You guys have anything to say about that?
I can't hear you.
No, you pretty well covered it. The soul makes a contract with another soul, and you come back to a lifetime where you have role reversals, or just all in all personal changes. Your friends or your family or your lovers or your teacher and student, or you then do a role reversal, and contracts come to an end. And sometimes you don't run across that soul again until the two of you need to teach something again, another lesson.
Yeah, which is another lesson to work on.
Right. So there's so much of this interweaving.
Yeah.
And often we can meet a stranger in the store who we were connected to in the most recent life, or one that was 100 years ago, or even farther back than that. So it's a wide open field. It's hard to prove, except for one thing. You get that heart feeling. You get that lump in your throat. You get that, yes, that's why I feel that way. It makes total sense.
Yeah.
That's the only proof we have. And then you get your homework from that. It's how you rabbit hole that to figure things out for yourself, and why you have this innate wisdom. As with Liz, she has this innate wisdom because she can utilize it in this lifetime, because it was part of her past and part of every lifetime of her choosing, whether she was a man or a woman or just involved as a student. I can see her sitting at the knees of Aristotle as a woman, because back in those days, you learned Greek philosophy opened up to women. This was before that fall. So, a pantheon hadn't quite shifted gears yet.
Yeah, so this was our last question, and thank you so much, ladies, and thank you for all of you here that asked questions, and sorry to those that we didn't get to today. I would like to ask Diana for the lovely healing.
Yes.
To help us with that. It's always lovely.
So let's end as we began, with 3 deep breaths. Hold at the top and exhale through your parted lips. Please place us in a steady stream of divine white light, the white light of divine guidance and grace. Michael, wrap your blue bubble of protection around us that shrinks to fit as we step into the healing teal green orb of Raphael that floats and shares and spreads and transfers. The divine white light, the white light of divine guidance and divine grace, so mote it be. We ask extra protection, extra blessings for all in the path of Milton, that he skips over the land, saves the people. So mote it be.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was lovely.
Thank you, Diana.
Go ahead and read the closing of the records, and then we can talk about what we're doing next. So I would like to close by thanking the light for the truth. I would like to close by thanking the light for the healing energy, and I would like to close by thanking the light for the guidance and compassion towards our soul's purpose. With this, we lock the record of this group, those that joined us late in the live stream, and those watching the replay. The records are now closed. So, Linda, tell us what you're doing next.
Looking for my brains here. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not quite back on the planet. Okay, so I guess you don't want to know that tomorrow I have to pick up Wanda's meds.
Well, that's important.
I gotta go to the chiropractor. That's okay.
Yeah. On Thursday at 2 Pacific and 5 Eastern, I'm on my live is on my channel. I'm going to be hosting Pixie as a guest. Pixie Dust, who's here with us in chat today.
Yeah, she's a great reader. I hope I catch that.
Yeah, you should. Everybody, all of you should be there because she's fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have questions, questions usually fill up within 10 minutes, just like this show. They fill up within 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And Nightbot is immovable. You can't persuade Nightbot to change its mind. And next week, I'll be hosting. Oh, wait, next Monday.
And
Oh,
I'm
no,
sorry,
it's not
someone is asking the time on Thursday.
Oh, 2 o'clock Pacific and 5 o'clock Eastern. And if you live in Mountain or Central, figure it out because I just always say it that way, and that's what I memorized. I suppose I should, memorize something different. Tuesday, I'll be hosting this show, Akashic Adventures, on my channel. We'll be simulcasting again, and and so yeah, that's what I'm doing over the next week. Show.
That's it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
How about
Thursday?
you?
Thursday, I'm on with Gerald at 2 o'clock Eastern. So.
Oh,
he's so much fun.
He really is. You're gonna have a really. I don't know if you've been with him before.
Not yet, but we all love Gerald. And who doesn't want to be Gerald?
He's a doll.
He's so fun.
We're all goo goo gaga over Gerald. There's no doubt.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
I just want to ruffle his hair and.
He's got gorgeous eyes too.
Twirl that mustache, yeah.
Beautiful blue eyes.
I like his glasses. I was looking at them, but they're not out there.
You didn't want to see that.
Oh, by the way, everyone, on Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, I am going to join Mary on her channel, Earth and Star Spiritual Wellness Center. We're going to be doing animal readings and healings, and I'm looking forward to that. Mary is lovely, and she's an amazing healer. She's helped me so much. Had private appointments, readings with her, and she's amazing. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So it's Friday. I posted the link, and I'll post on my community page, and I'll share the link. It's Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern. On her channel is Earth and Star.
Thanks, Diane.
Spiritual Wellness Center. And so yeah, I'm looking forward to that. She's I'll be a little nervous, I know, but I'm looking forward to it. So and
then Thursday at 5 o'clock I'm on with Allie Martin and
yes,
Wisdom Seeker Joan. And so that's always a good time as well.
Yeah.
And then back to normal on Monday with Angela Cardamancy at 3:30.
Yeah, Mary is lovely, Millie. Yeah, and she's amazing. She's very talented. So yeah, and then I hope to see you all there. Go ahead.
I want to thank all the mods because
Mods rock.
Diane G's been doing a fabulous fabulous job answering people's questions about
Yes.
so on. She's just been on top of it. I mean, she's fabulous.
Yes, thank you so much. Lovely. And it's so nice to see new names and in a chat and see our forgotten the word now, our
Well, I have a little female dog sitting here, and I don't know
who
what
wants to go. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what she wants. She's had all the things, and so I better go see.
Okay.
Love
Thank
you
you
all.
all. Love to all of you. I love you all. See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye everyone.
Back at you.